There were no flowers tonight. The title situates the dancer in time. At the end of the night she removes her clothes and, flowerless, prepares to head home. The fact that there were no flowers gifted to her likely means one of two things. Either she's not coming from what was viewed as a worthy performance, or more intriguingly, there was no performance at all. In either reading, however, what's being called into question is her identity itself. The life of this ballerina, or indeed a performer of any variety, is lived in a certain direction. The stumbles, falls, and pain are justified when the curtain finally rises over a public performance. When the ballerina dances on opening night, she communicates a fully cultivated version of herself through her craft, and it is in this moment that she reveals her struggle, her labor, and ultimately her mastery. This is how she will be remembered. These moments structure the story of a life of a ballerina. If there are no flowers, there is no ballerina as such. Perhaps it might be fairly asserted that the act of identification itself is a performative act. To tie this together with the ongoing conversation on YouTube, perhaps the statement "I am an atheist" is not a reflection of some particular position, but rather a reference to the performed consolidation of the appearance of an atheist. A practice series of steps, point, counterpoint, echoing through an auditorium. One move that such a dance might entail is an essential minimization of the relation between the labels that we self-apply and the self. That is to say, the labels that I adopt are merely descriptive of my beliefs, or if you insist, my non-belief. If this were the case, however, wouldn't it be essentially vulgar to label oneself at all? I'm consistently shocked by how ready people are to make statements about their own beliefs, as though their beliefs are transparent to themselves, or can be expressed in formal terms. The opacity of one's beliefs to one's self seems to be the condition for the possibility of the project of realizing oneself, or mastering oneself. That is, if we really knew what we believed, how could we be anything but static? Dead, cold entities whose sole motivation emerges from the imperialist need to make others think as we do. No, we need our flowers too. If we didn't need applause, we wouldn't have built up so many applause-getters. We know the steps well, and we invite the theists to dance with us, and it is in this dance that we realize ourselves as atheists.